Developments from Kolkata as far as the RG Kar Hospital and the rape and murder of the 31-year-old trainee doctor continues to be our top focus right here. For more details, I'm going to go across to my colleague Nabila, who is in fact on the ground right now, joining us live. Over to you, Nabila.
Thanks, Neha. I'm right now right in front of the CBI office right here in Kolkata. In fact, the CBI, we believe, has already submitted its report, and that's the big news and development that we are currently tracking. As I stand here right in front of the CBI office in Kolkata, we hear in the latest, the Kolkata probe status report by the CBI has been submitted before the Supreme Court. CBI, as well as the West Bengal government that faced huge criticism on lapses in ensuring security at the RG Kar Hospital, both the CBI and the West Bengal government now have filed their status report before the Supreme Court, who had taken suo motu cognizance in the case, asking serious questions of the West Bengal government on how were there lapses in securing the RG Kar premises when they knew very well there were huge protests that were organized on that day. So West Bengal government has also submitted its status report on the questions that were asked of the government on vandalism that happened on the eve of Independence Day. Apart from that, the CBI filing its status report. And that's the big news development. This is what exactly people were waiting for the investigation to happen in a time-bound manner. And it didn't seem like the Supreme Court had given much time to the CBI to carry on with the investigation. It was done in a time-bound manner in barely 4 days of the CBI, 4 to 5 days of the CBI taking over the case. It's already filed a status report with the Supreme Court today. I'm going to quickly cut across to Shrishti Ojha, joining us for a little more on that while she tracks court on developments. Shrishti, we believe the CBI has filed a status report on the probe so far before the Supreme Court, and so is the West Bengal government on responses on the failure in securing the RG Kar premises in relation to the vandalism that happened on the eve of independence. What more do we know on those reports?
Well, yes, Nabila, sources have confirmed to my colleague Kanu Sharda that both CBI and the state of West Bengal, in terms of Supreme Court's last directions, have filed their respective status reports before the top court this morning. The court is set to hear its suo motu case regarding the unfortunate incident of rape and murder of a trainee doctor at RG Kar Hospital today at 10:30 a.m. On last occasion, the court had clearly directed both CBI and West Bengal to file their status reports. CBI was asked to file its status report only with respect to the crime that they're investigating of the rape and murder of the trainee doctor. State of West Bengal, on the other hand, was asked to file their status report with regard to the progress in their investigation into the incident of vandalism that had taken place at the RG Kar Hospital. Both reports, we're being told, have been filed in a sealed cover, which is also something the top court had indicated during the hearing last time, stating that when the CBI files its report, the court will go through it once it's handed over to court, because the investigation is at a sensitive stage at this point, and the details might not be revealed, which is something that the top court had indicated on the last date of the hearing. Other than that, we had also seen Supreme Court pull up the West Bengal government with regard to its inaction and the lapses that were done on part of the state as far as the probe into the incident and into the vandalism incident is concerned. They had posed some strict questions with regard to how the state was so unaware and not prepared to handle the incident of vandalism. We're expecting the state to answer those questions today, because last time, as we saw, senior advocate Kapil Sibal appearing for West Bengal kept telling court that they will be placing all the facts on record in the next date of hearing, and he had maintained that all the allegations which are being made regarding inaction by the state are completely false, including the fact that the police was not taking a proper action when the vandalism incident had taken place. The top court on last occasion had questioned multiple times what exactly was the Calcutta police doing when the mob with thousands of protesters, when thousands of people had tried to enter the hospital, and the mob had entered the emergency ward and other departments of the RG Kar hospital that night. They had questioned that the police, which is supposed to protect the residents or is supposed to be there for security of those people, why did the police run away from the incident spot? Because the council appeared hearing for the resident doctors had informed court and had claimed that when the incident took place, female resident doctors, even in their hostels, were threatened by the mob with serious consequences. And what did the police do? According to them, the police had fled the spot, ran away from the spot, and were in fact hiding in the nurses' resting rooms. So these were big claims which had even shocked the court last time, and the court had questioned why was the police, how can they trust the police to protect people there? Thereafter, we also saw the court directing the central police forces to take over the security of doctors and the other staff at RJ Medical Hospital. So crucial hearing is expected before the top court today because the state of West Bengal, which
for
was
the moment, if you can
reprimanded
stay
by
with
the
us.
top